What up? T-Bob here.
And Jake as well.
And look at you. You done stumbled upon little OTB Saints, where we bring you all the latest black and gold coverage.
Who are the Saints going to draft? Who's going to be their quarterback? What does the salary cap look like? All that information and more.
Hope you enjoy it. Like, subscribe. When it comes to any football town, there's an old saying that nobody's more popular than the backup quarterback. Well, it's shocking how true that is, Jake, when already Spencer Rattler, like first it was Jameis Winston, who objectively was like not that good when he played, except for the first Sean Payton year. And I was the biggest Jameis supporter, okay?
Right.
And I was hoping desperately for like a Drew Brees level post-San Diego comeback for Jameis post-Tampa. It never happened. That said, Jameis still wildly popular with the fans. Well, it looks like Spencer Rattler has now slotted right in to where Jameis used to occupy in terms of being the great hope for the long-term future. Here is Dennis Allen on his plans for Spencer Rattler.
Look, I think the plan is that he comes in and really basically competes, and we'll let the cards kind of play out as they do. I think we were excited about the fact that we got into the fifth round and he was still there.
I mean, Jake, how about it? Plan is he competes, and we see what happens. It's a pretty good plan. To be clear, look, the plan is for Rattler. You want Rattler to be the backup. The interesting angle to me, Jake, is would you feel comfortable with Rattler being your main backup? A rookie, fifth-round pick.
I mean, it's either going to be him or, Jake Haener, who doesn't have any experience either.
Yeah, and probably
I'm not trying to put Nathan Peterman into the game. I'm just not trying to do that.
If Nathan Peterman's on your roster, you've got a problem.
Yeah, I've seen enough of that already in his NFL career. I mean, you're going to be young anyways. And, Spencer Rattler does have a very good skill set. And your quarterback room is not the best in the NFL by any means, right? But Spencer Rattler is somebody that I think can get you excited about maybe the potential because of where he once was in all of the NFL draft talk 2 years ago. He was a first rounder, and he went through some things. He matured a ton. Like you asked Shane Beamer about him. He lights up talking about him, and so he was great there for South Carolina, says all the right things. Again, has a skill set to be able to make all the throws, and so you don't feel great about the quarterback room right now because they're young, but it's two players that thrive in the college level. It's better than going to Colorado State in the third round and selecting a quarterback that you're like, who's that again?
Well, and to be fair to Allen, like, it is a bit of a ridiculous question. What are your plans for Spencer Rattler? You're like, okay, you're talking about my fifth round rookie backup quarterback? Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Just see what he does. That said, I do take it at face value that he was underdrafted. Like, you got value there, and that is exciting. And I liked what he did in South Carolina, so we'll see with Spencer Rattler. I would feel very encouraged, though, if he were to come out and assert himself as the two. That would make me, and then you have that kind of tantalizing thing of, okay, if Carr does have some of his time for some reason, which happens a lot of that position, well, now you maybe get a glimpse of a potential future. Starting to become more and more bullish on Trevor Penning. With a healthy offseason, he's been able to fully commit himself to improving his game, and I love hearing that he's going to the O-Line Mastermind Summit and everything else. And I thought it was very interesting what Nick had to say yesterday about actually the bar for good O-line play in the NFL is really low because there are no good O-linemen. So if I had to choose which of the big three busts I think would be the next big guy or could break through and be a guy, I'm going to say Penning. I think Penning will start at right tackle this year, and I think he'll do okay.
I think he's your right tackle, hell or high water.
Yeah, that's
I don't know where else you would turn right now, and I think that gives them better opportunity. Maybe not as much pressure, although you're going to be going against the other team's best rusher. I mean that left end position is the one where you're going to see all of your elite guys.
Yeah,
he's going to be tested, and I can appreciate him going to the things in the offseason knowing that he's nowhere close to where he needs to be. He's not blaming anybody else. When you go do those things, you know what it is. You know you have not done the things that you have to do. He is maybe the most important non-quarterback player on this Saints team.
Well, and I can't remember the name from the New Orleans football piece, but one of the head trainers at House, the HAUS O-lineman camp, was saying, like, he's just so massive I just need to get it through his head that he can use that size to his advantage more, because his problem is he gets out over his toes. He lunges, which I understand. That's what I used to do, but I was small.
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to make up for a lack of size. When you're as big as he is, you can invite it. Make them go through you and challenge him to do so. You should be able to anchor down and take it. So, yeah, I'm feeling okay about Penny's potential here. Again, not in terms of being great, but in terms of being a guy, a viable starter in the NFL. Wow, just amazing black and gold takes right there, Jake.
I don't think I've ever heard any takes that are better than the two guys that just gave you that take.
And you can keep getting them by going ahead and liking, subscribing, ringing the bell to get notifications when we post. Have a great day. We'll see you on the next OTB Saints.